welcome to Little Workroom Crafts. My name's Davina and I live in the south east coast of the UK. Today is Monday the, hold on, let me move the pumpkins, the 5th of February 2024, and this is episode number 173. Yes, it is. I have to write that on the calendar and all. 173. Anywhere you can find me on the internet is down in the description box, and anything that I mentioned today is also down in the description box. And a big welcome to everybody. I've noticed I've got more subscribers, so hi, welcome to the madhouse. It is a bit crazy here, but we all have fun. We do have fun, and we all look out for each other as well, which is absolutely lovely. Yeah, what else can I say? Oh my gosh. So yes, it's my subscribers are climbing, so but as you know, I'm not interested in all of that. So for the newbies, I am a multi-crafter. I do knitting, crochet, but I always say I'm a crocheter that knits because I've crocheted all my life. I sew. I make project bags for my Etsy shop. Come on, what else do you do, Davina? It's a lot more. I do make my clothes sometimes when I have time. Cross stitch, I embroider, hand embroider. So there's a variety of stuff. Obviously you'll see more of what some crafts than you do others. You know, it just what you have time for really with life, don't you? Also I have a disability. I do walk with 2 sticks, but that doesn't stop me at all. Do never let that get to me at all. So yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, so that is a little introduction to my to the new subscribers, and as I say, a big welcome to everybody. It's lovely having you all here every week to put up with the madness. On a Wednesday, we do have What Have You Been Up To Wednesday, where it's your part of Little Workroom Crafts, where you can send in I need photographs and a description of what you've made or where you've been, or, you know, it's what you have been up to, and I show that on a Wednesday. So yeah, so apart from that, we're here. It's a beautiful sunny day out there. We have wind, so I have washing out. So yes, oh, lovely. Oh, it is. I've had to draw the curtains, believe it or not. It's warm. Well, as you know, I am a walking hot water bottle anyway. And yeah, so, you know what I mean? It's like, I think 10 or 11 degrees. For me, that's warm. I've even got my sleeves rolled up, you know. It is warm. So when it comes to the crafting, oh my gosh, I've got to tell you this first. We have no car at the moment. I know. I went to go out and do a bit of shopping Friday. Yeah, must have been Friday. And reversed car out the garage, and I was going down the back like I normally do, and this light on the dash that I noticed hadn't gone out that normally do. So I thought, I don't like the look of that. So I reversed back, drove back into the garage, because I'm the only driver, you see. Glenn doesn't drive. And so he was on late. So I came up here and he was abed. And I said, Glenn, I said, I'm sorry, mate. I said, but there's something wrong with the car. He went, oh my gosh, like this. Anyway, so I phoned up our normal garage. They're absolutely brilliant guys. And they said, can you bring it down? And, you know, with that that's come on, it will be all right for you to drive. But then Glenn and I noticed that I've got no back brake lights on the back. All the other lights work, but not the brake lights. So obviously I can't drive it. So they can't come up till Thursday. So we're without a car until they can come up and have a look at it and then find out what is wrong with it, basically. Fingers crossed. So yes, so we're without a car at the moment. So yeah, that's happened. It's marvellous when you have a car in the family, how much you rely on a car. Yeah. Oh well, you know what I mean. So yeah, things happen. As I say, things happen. You know what I mean. It's all sent to try us. Another hurdle, we hop right over. So anyways, enough of that. So let's get into the craftiness. As I've said, been a bit different this week. I have done some rounds on my knitting socks, but I haven't brought them up because, you know, I mean, nothing's changed really on those. I did have a lovely message saying what a good idea about filing the tips of your wooden needles. Honestly, I sat there yesterday and I did the whole leg of the second striped sock, and I didn't even feel that I'd actually done, because obviously I work like that when I knit. And I honestly didn't feel it at all. I did not feel it at all. So, you know, it does work, and it doesn't interfere with the size of the needle. All you're doing is take the tip off. So honestly, brilliant. I'm going to definitely be doing that. And obviously the likey's, whatever they're called, because they're so lightweight, they're brilliant for people that you know, suffer with, you know, pain in their hands and so on. So you don't know you've got them there. That's brilliant. Okay, so there's that. I have done a few rows on the Starbright blanket, but as I say, nothing major. I haven't done anything on the scarf, the colour work this week, because this is Stephanie's fault. Hello, Stephanie! From the Crafty Dragonfly. Right, honestly, last year, because she'd had a bit of a break, and I love her podcasts, absolutely love them. An amazing crocheter, she really, really is. And she showed this pattern book, because she'd done this blanket when she came back to podcasting last year. And she, this from Shelly husband, and I thought, oh, I do like that. So anyway, I go on to my, you know, my Wilder books, because I do love the Wilder books, and they're all, you know, you can buy new, yeah, but they are second-hand books, so, you know, it stops them from going into landfills and things like that. So I love it, and their postage is free here in the UK. It's brilliant. And I managed to find this specific book. Well, anyway, my plan was to actually start it on, have my Christmas cast on, but that never happened, you know, life. Anyway, she put up a podcast again last week, I think it was, or the week before, and because Shelly husband has actually launched a new book, so I'm waiting on that to go secondhand. And I thought, well, you know, I'm going to do it. I'm going to get it. And all of a sudden, I noticed on Wool Warehouse, because I thought, well, you know, it's a special blanket. You'll see in a minute how much it's the detail on these crochet blankets are phenomenal. And I thought, well, you know, it's a special blanket, so I am gonna treat myself. And Wool Warehouse had on their own yarn make a big sale last week, and I thought, well, I know my lovely friend Mishka, hello darling, had already used this yarn and said it was really good when it first got launched. So I thought, well, you know, I'll do it anyway. So I ordered myself some yarn, and it came obviously really quickly, like it normally does with a Wool Warehouse. And I started and I cast it on. Was it Friday? I think it might have been Friday evening I cast it on, and honestly I am loving it. So I'll show you that first. I will show you that first. So this is the actual blanket. I've been practicing all weekend on saying this name. I keep wanting to put an N in it for some reason when there isn't one. And I even said to Glenn, I said, why do I keep wanting to put an N in it? He said, with you, Davina, I never know. He goes, so this is the Nimue. I keep wanting to say Nimue. So this is the Nimue. So crocheted blanket, and it is by Shelly husband. But look at that blanket. Now Stephanie did hers in an Aran, and she did it in I think, if I remember rightly, she did say on one of her episodes, it was the Women's Institute from Hobbycraft Aran. Oh, it's amazing. But I'm doing mine in different colours. I'm not doing it in the one. You do get where is it? Am I giving away anything on there? No. So, you know, there is pictures where you can actually do it in, you know, different, you know, it doesn't have to be all cream. There is the blanket. Look at that. So obviously you start with the centre square, and then you put all these little squares round it, and then you finish it off. Now, I am already on round, where is my, I'm now starting round 24. 23 was where I squared it off. So obviously you could start off in a round for 22 rows, rounds even, and then you square it off on the 23rd. And oh, honestly, this book is amazing, absolutely amazing. You have UK terms, which I chose to buy the UK term option. There is written instructions for every round, and there's also pictorials on the bits that, you know, that she thinks that, you know, we are gonna where to put your stitches and so on. And what she does is she has a red hand sewing needle and a silver one, and she shows, so this stitch goes in the silver, this stitch goes in the red. Those pictorial instructions and pictures are phenomenal. They really, really are so helpful. Then at the back, when you've got all your because she also does graphs for it all, and you obviously have your abbreviation section. And then honestly, this woman thinks of everything. You have the left-handed version. I know. You know what I mean? It's worth every single penny. As I say, I got it really cheap than because this is the second-hand copy from from Wilder Books. When I show you mine in a minute, and I'll tell you the colours that I chose and so on, I'm just loving it because I'm adding colour to it as well as using an off-white. I'm having fun with where I'm placing things, and oh, it's just brilliant. Now, when I was doing this at the weekend, and I said to Glenn, I said, you know, I told him about Stephanie, and you know that she had actually treated herself to the new book that was launched, I think this month, with the birthday money, and I said, I'm gonna have a look on Wool Warehouse. I said it won't be available second hand yet. I said it's too close to publication. Anyway, yeah, which, you know, I was right, it isn't yet, but I keep looking. But they had 3 of her other books, because, you know, I don't know how many that Shelly has done altogether, but they had 3 of Shelly's other books, all second hand. And I kept looking at them, and I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to do it, because there was only, like, obviously being second hand, there were only you know, 1 available. So I popped them all in my basket. And then all of a sudden came up, is because I buy all my crochet and stuff on there, and I got a 15% discount code as well, and postage free. So I got 3 of Shelly's books. I can't believe I did this. You know what I mean? For under £20. I know. You know what I mean? Where one of these are like £30-odd each. You know, as I say, because the amount in them, you know, they're worth every penny. I think she's Australian designer. And I think I got this one for £5. You know, as I say, but it should have been 30. I think it should. I know her new one is 30. But, you know what I mean? And I thought, wow. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to do it. So I've ordered 3 new ones. So fingers crossed they'll be here by next week, so I can show you them next week. And also, so I got a lovely email from Wilder Books. You know, I'm not sponsored by Wilder Books in one way, no way or form, saying that, you know, thank you for your order. And, you know, the more that we order from people like them, or go to charity shops, which, you know, I get a lot of my books as well from charity shops, you know, is that, you know, they stop and go for the landfill, you know. So we're all doing our bit, aren't we? So I got 3 new ones coming. Well, 3 new to me coming. So anyway, let's stop rabbiting on about that, and let's get on to, let me show you the Nimue. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Nimue. Nimue blanket, and what I've done so far. Right then, so the colours I chose, let's get my little book. Let me get those, and that one. Oh, and have I used that one yet? Yes, I have, yes. And oh, I thought I brought more of those. Perhaps I didn't. Okay, right, so this is the Yarnsmith Create Double Knit. Hold on, Glenn's ringing, so let's do that. Right, I'll be back in a minute with him. And this is obviously their own wool warehouse make, and this is the off-white. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous colour. Honestly, I love this off-white. I really do. So I got that. I also got the vintage pink. Look at that. Oh, absolutely beautiful. I got the, that's what I love about it. You've got the names on them. Dark lavender. Oh. And then I got the fondant pink. And robin egg. I couldn't resist the robin egg. Now I got those because, let's get this one because it's not on the work. I got their one of their variegators. It's called Yarnsmith Play Baby DK. But honestly, you'll see why I chose this first, and then I bought these to it. And all their yarn is done in Turkey. And now this actually hasn't got a name on it. It's a shade 1B007, and that is it. So these are let's see if I can get that, and then I've got the cream to go with it. Right, so let's pop all these in here. Oh, not that one, this one's attached. So let's quickly pop these in my bag, and then I'll show you what I've been doing. Now, the squares on the outside, the little tiny squares on the outside when I get to that part, are all going to be cream. I know that. I've got that in my head. So, and now I'm squaring it off. I'm squaring it off with the multicoloured. So, oh, I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. So let's get, as I say, the detail, honestly. And because of her pictures, it makes it so easy to follow. But look at that. So I'm just putting the first load of little corners on. But look at those. There's, you've got your, you know, round the posts. Oh, I'm just loving it. Absolutely loving it. As I say, and the playing with the colours. So yeah, I know it's only small. But it's brilliant. Also in the book, she does give you the amounts and the hook sizes and everything if you wanted to do it in a 4-ply, DK like I've chosen, or a Aran. And yeah, so I've chosen a DK because I prefer working in a thinner yarn, to be honest. It's a lot easier on my old hands. But yeah, honestly, oh, I just love it. I really do. Look at that. Oh, honestly, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to be doing more of that this evening, because it's one of them that you can't put down when you start. It really is. So yeah, that is really what I've been concentrating on this week. As I say, well, from the weekend, basically. Before that, I was putting the more stripes, and I am 3/4 of the way through my starbright blanket, as I say. And then when that's finished, I'm going to cast on the new one, because Glenn bought me the kit for Christmas, and then I'll have that as the easy back and forth, and this one is the more of a concentrating one. So yeah, all exciting, because I love my crochet. I really, really do. Right, so that is that. So oh my gosh. So, you know, I love that designer. While I'm saying, because I said that Stephanie has added, you know, has uploaded another video this year, which is absolutely amazing, because I do love watching her videos. So that she is the Crafty Dragonfly. Also, I noticed, was it last week or the week before, Coco and Flora came back with a video. Honestly, she's been missing for a long time. So it was great seeing her back. And also my dear, dear friend, Jan. Hello, sweetheart. The faithful, oh my gosh. The faithful knitter, I think. I'll put it on the screen anyway. She came back with a video. Oh my gosh. So we had a lot of ones that have had a bit like a long break that have come back. So it's the faithful. Oh, it's going to bug me now. Sheep. The faithful sheep, I think. I'll say But yeah, so, you know, Jan, so there's 3 that have come back, and yeah, so brilliant. You know, hop over and go and watch them. Right then, okay. Also, I got my hexagons. I haven't stitched them for my Quilt As You Go quilt, and I pressed, and I've just pinned the backgrounds on. So as I say, I've got to stitch these, so quite a few there to keep me going. So I've got a stitch on the outsides, and I've also got to do the and then quilt it and then put them together. So I'll keep on adding. Right, now this is really exciting. I did some sewing. Right, now everybody knows Lunar Lapin. Everybody knows Lunar Lapin. Right, so this is the second book of Lunar Lapin, because there is 3. I know I've got 3 anyway. And this one, I automatically loved the cat. And in here, as you see, it is it's called Clementine, and it is done in a yellowy goldy colour. Now, if you all remember, in was it October last year, I went to the Ali Pally. I ain't going this year, hey ho. But anyway, I went to the Ali Pally, the Knitting and Stitch show, and I went specifically. Obviously, I went, you know, to see Toft and like I do. But I went to go to, and have I got, where is it? Let's have a look. Ouch. Oh, where's the bag that came in? Oh, it's here. Silly woman. So I went to this stall because I knew they were going to be there, because I always check. Always check. Whenever I go to a book for a show, I always see who's on the trade list. Always. And I knew that this lady, her stand was going to be there, who sell all of the Lunar Lapin kits and all the stuff to make everything. And so I looked on their website and chose which ones, you know, wanted, because they actually do a black and white version of Clementine. But the only difference is, if you see here on the kit, he has a black nose. Where you all know that my Elmy does not have a black nose. His pink nose is famous. I love his pink nose. And you got the whole kit to make him for $15.50, and that was including a bag of stuffing. Obviously, I didn't need the pattern because I already had the book, but you get on it. You get the threads, you get the needles, the pins. You get absolutely everything to make him, except for obviously the pattern, because I already had it. But you can buy it with the pattern if you don't have the book. There was that option. But I did say to the lady, I said, but I need a bit of pink. I said, do you have a bit of pink? I said, because my boy has got a pink nose. And she said, well, unfortunately, she said, the only smallest bit of pink, honestly, wait till you see this, that I can sell you is this. I said, fine. I said, because I'd like it all the same. And that was the little bit I cut off. So it's nice because I can use, you know, it's proper wool felt. So I can use it for pin cushions or, you know, books, needle books and stuff like that. So it'll all get used. It'll get used. Anyway, I'm so excited. So I got my printer out and I printed off the pieces, and it shows you in the book how to lay them all out. And oh, that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And yeah. I have, you want to see this, I've got pins in him because I've got to sew some hands, I'm on the hand sewing now. But I have the beginning of an Elmo. So yeah, his nose and everything, so it's only pinned, so that'll all be done properly. But yes, look, I am so chuffed with the way this has turned out. So I have the beginning of an Elmo. Oh dear me, I love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, the next part is to stitch on his famous little pinky nose and his white bit. But yeah, look, that was that bit of pink. That's what I brought that big bit of felt for. But it had to be done because you can't have a black nose, because you do get the little black bit there for his nose. And you know what I mean, it can't be done. He's got a pink nozzle, isn't he? Bless him. So yes, oh, I'm really, really enjoying it. I've got everything all here, all my bits, all in my little basket. And yeah, so, and I've kept all that, because obviously, you know, there's a bit of Liberty Lawn, which is for the soles of his feet, and his, as you see, his ears. And I've kept all these little bits, because as I say, you never know. And it's lovely, lovely, lovely felt. It really is. Absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to plod along with my little Elmo. And I did say to Glenn, I said, and then on their website, they've got like the clothes, the kits for the clothes. So once I make him, I might have to get him like a pair of dungarees and a duffel coat or something like that. But we'll see. We'll see. So take a bit of that stuffing out in here. Oh, I love him. Absolutely love him. Oh, I'll pull that all like that and do it all properly. I'll just quickly pin it on so I can show you. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So, yes, I really, really am enjoying it. And this little pink... Oh, hang on, Glenn. I'll bring it back in a minute. So, this little pin cushion has been a little godsend, I will say. It really has. Okay. Right. So yes, so that is that. Right, so that is about it for this week. So, but I have been productive. I've cast on something new. I've started new sewing and that. So yeah, it's been a funny old week this week, but I have managed to get things done. So yeah, I'll show you the progress of Elmo Cat. I've got a custom order to make this week, so yeah, hopefully I'll be able to have some time to be able to get that done. Obviously get the car sorted, fingers crossed, and carry on with my Nimue blanket. Okay then, right, so I better love you and leave you, because I better see what Glenn wants. Yes. Okay then, right, so there is some, you know, pictures and stuff like that, like there always is at the beginning and at the end. So I will be back on Wednesday with What Have You Been Up To Wednesday. So I am going to love you and leave you all. So please take care, stay safe, and as always, my lovelies, happy crafting. Bye.